All right.
We determined that Count Damod is the Ascendant Magus, and we discovered his plan to attack All Flags Islet. As you can see, I need your help, my friend. The Alliance leaders are in grave danger.
Well, let's get to it. How do we go about stopping this from turning into utter disaster as opposed to just moderate near disaster?
I believe we can hold All Flags Castle with a few warriors. But if we need to fight our way past the Ascendant Order forces, we'll never reach the Alliance leaders in time. We require a ship the Ascendant Magus won't suspect.
So we steal one from the Ascendant Order?
Remember Damad's letter to the steward? The Ascendant Order ship, Nereid's Song. It's waiting for the steward in a hidden cove. We just need to commandeer it and sail to All Flags like the rest of the ships in their fleet. Can I count on your help?
Yeah, why not? I've never stolen a warship before.
First, we must find the cove where the Nereid's Song is hidden. I have no idea what cove Damad's letter referred to, but Captain Colleen might. She and the other captains are down by the harbor. We'll need them all to crew the ship, I suspect.
And can't we just nick one of the others?
Count Damod expects Steward Hercian to bring Nereid's Song to All Flags Island.
They're
That
expecting the
makes her
Nereid
perfect
Song.
vessel to
Anyone
slip
else will
past
get
whatever
checked.
Ascendant Order forces are in the lock. Any other ship that encounters their fleet is likely to be attacked. We knew the Order had resources. Count Damod's rich and his family owns a shipyard. I imagine he quietly ordered some extra construction or even commandeered vessels from his own shipyards. I suspect he's been planning this for quite some time.
And, you know, do a little piracy on the side. The crews get some experience and, hey, pays for itself. So, let's go. Where's Captain Colleen? Hopefully down on the docks. Yep, she is in fact down at the docks. The other docks. Ride! Ride very, very quickly. Across the bridge. I've played a couple of games of it. Just the tutorial, really. It's got the potential to be interesting.
Enough with the games. We should be out there doing something.
Funny you should say
The old
that.
proverb? Opportunity arrives while Khajiit takes nap.
Well,
That doesn't even
opportunity
make any
just
sense.
arrived.
It does when Zaji's feet are tired.
Good to see you, friend, but something is wrong. While you and Lady Arabelle were off, we scoured Gonfalon Bay for signs of the Ascendant Order, and we found nothing. Not even one of their damn pamphlets. They're up to something. I know it.
Yep, they're pulling their endgame.
I knew it. That explains why we haven't been able to find any of their knights around Gonfalon Bay. The Ascendant Magus must have gathered all of his forces to participate in the attack.
Lovely.
What do you need us to do?
Well, do you know any hidden coves, any discreet ways around the local customs? I mean, purely as a navigational curiosity. I'm not going to say that you've ever actually run less than legal oh, let's be honest here, you totally have.
The best place to hide a vessel on that part of the island is Jury's Cove, north of the Navir docks. Let me guess. Nereid's Song is an Ascendant Order ship. You want to use it to slip past their fleet and rescue the Alliance leaders.
And you get to come along for the ride. Bring Zaji.
Here, I'll mark the cove's location on your map. As for a crew, well, you're looking at your captain. As for the rest, I'll see who I can drum up.
Zaji, how do you fancy being an
One
executive
captain is
officer?
good, but two is even better, yes?
No, not really.
Make that 3.
I can't ask you to join me in this.
You don't have
You are
to.
not asking. Zaji is telling.
Looks like I've found a crew. Head to Jury's Cove, friend. We'll collect Lady Arabelle and meet you there.
3 captains and no crew. Well, you have to admire the enthusiasm. At least we have a captain and a first and second lieutenant. And we have Casca, who is worth a battalion of Marines on her own. Okay. Down to Jury's Cove. It's going to be easier just to take the... Yeah, knew that. There was definitely a good reason to tap Stonewall Grove a couple of episodes back. Now it pays off. In fact, it's just good practice to hit every way shrine you find, because at some point they're going to come in useful. So, up here, round to the way shrine, and since I am cheap and it's close, we don't have to pay for fast travel. Woo! Right, onwards. To the hidden cove that everybody apparently knows about except myself and Lady Arabia. Okay, no, that's just the local guards. Never mind. And we've got a bear. We shall not disturb the bear. It is barely there. Right, well, good news, we found the cove. Bad news, we have also discovered gravity. Sort of. Hidden in the rocks above Joe's... You know, since we're here... It's still below us. Ow!
Oh, hello, dear. Captain Colleen was about to tell us her plan. Why don't you ask her how she wants to proceed?
Yeah,
The
don't
ship
mind me,
looks
I'm
seaworthy.
just
We just
gluing
need
my
to get
ankles
past
back
those
together.
Ascendant Order knights.
Always with the plans. I usually just wing it.
I can go down there and murder all of them if you like. Before we do that, however... Yeah. Okay, we are actually going to have to come at that from the top of the cliff, aren't we? Oh well, deal with it later. So, I think you want me to just go down there and kill all of them.
Looks like the Ascendant Order's almost done loading the ship. If we want to seize the Nereid Song, it's now or never.
Well, it's nice of them to save us the bother. Of course, they're going to wait for their captain, who is never going to show up on account of me having stabbed him.
Cut the mooring lines. Start with the dock on the left and deal with any knights that get in your way.
Ah.
While they're busy with you, the rest of us will go around to the right and board Nereid's Song. We'll take care of the crew.
Lucky me.
Once you've cut all 3 mooring lines, climb aboard. We'll do the rest. And don't pull your punches with those Ascendant-ordered bastards. I lost a lot of good sailors when the Spearhead went down in their storm.
You're welcome. I wasn't planning
Get
to go
ready, all
easy
of you.
anyway.
Once things begin, we'll need to move fast.
Let's face it, non-lethal is not my middle name. And look at me, I'm as happy as a clam. Okay. They're not ringing the usual watch bells. Okay. Bonk. Have they noticed that the mooring line's gone? Apparently not. Hey! They are actually moving. Those sentries are even more incompetent than what I've come to expect. Hi! This is why you always pay attention. Okay, take the archer first. And yeah, he woke up. Done. Alright. Mooring line number 2 is gone, and line number 3's... Oh, it's over here. Well, at least I dealt with the discards for them. Not that it was really necessary. So, we are...
Aye. Give
There
the
we
word,
go.
friend, and we'll set sail. Nereid's Song is ours, Lady Arabelle.
Excellent. Set course for All Flags Islet. There's no time to waste.
You're telling me I have to steer?
Well done, friend. We sail for All Flags Islet on your order.
Okay, let's go. I shall wave my hands vaguely in the direction of the wheel, and then somebody else can steer. I've never stolen a warship before. Well, turns out it's actually fairly easy. Okay, so the good news is... Actually, that isn't any.
The attack's already begun. We'll have to fight our way into the castle. Lead the way, dear.
Lucky me. Huh. Elder Tide Druids? Well, we knew he was working with the bunch on the
To Khan, too. Our captains can hold the dock.
Lucky me. Charge!
To the door! The Ascendant Order is breaking in!
It's just us, Valencia. Stand down.
Oh, Lady Arabelle.
Check
the
your
Order is attacking the
target.
castle.
We noticed.
Yes, dear, we saw. But where are the Alliance leaders? Friend, let's talk.
Probably having a high old
I
time.
wanted to get the Alliance leaders safely behind the wards in Memorial Hall. Or perhaps even spirit them away on the ship. But I doubt we'd succeed at that trick a second time. You need to find the leaders and get them to Memorial Hall.
Cool.
Another relic of the All Flags Navy and the site of the peace talks. The Mages Guild cast protective wards around the hall to ensure the safety of the delegates. They should hold for a time. Take this medallion. You can't enter the hall without it.
Yes, but if I'm right and Lord Baccaro's the Ascendant Lord, then he's got a medallion.
Defending the castle as best we can. We need to hold back the Ascendant Order as long as possible until Lord Baccaro arrives with help. If the Magus gets past us, you must protect the Alliance leaders. We'll buy you all the time we can.
Okay.
We need to protect the Alliance leaders. Where are they?
Scattered, I'm afraid. Queen Irene was with us, but there was a great rumble and screams from
Follow the
below.
corpses.
She ran to help.
Go, my dear. Make sure Queen Irene gets to Memorial Hall. Zakhan, help me sort things out here. We must hold
Friend,
the castle as
these beasts and the Order's druid allies threaten everyone in the castle. They must not get by us.
Well, you're welcome. Already done with the murder. Oh, there was another one. Are we clear? Oh, hey. No, we're not clear. Hi. Turbo loot.
Brace yourself. This shield can't absorb the lightning so long as you hold it. Good. Now, release the energy back at them.
Well, I suppose that kind of
Tear this
works.
place down to get to us. We're sitting ducks in here.
Yeah, except we've got wards around one of the islands. Although I'm not sure what good the wards will do if they just cave the rest of the castle in on top
Ascendant
of
Order
us.
ships in the loch, rogue knights and their druid allies inside the castle. They may have the numbers, but I say let them come. Together we will make them pay dearly for their victory.
I'd prefer it if they paid very dearly for their defeat. So, Memorial Hall. Now, move.
As glorious as a fight to the death would be, I suppose I should try to survive.
Yeah,
My subjects need me,
probably.
but the others went in search of their own battles. Prince Ernskar headed up to the battlements.
Lovely.
Find Ernskar.
I get to do a tour of All Flags Islet at speed. Hi. You're not dead. Excuse me, let's fix that.
Those stairs lead up to the battlements and Ernskar.
Already moving.
Path to the hall.
Do you really think I haven't done a mad charge at the... Ah, hey guys. Worst timing ever. Sorry to inform you that your efforts to climb up that wall have just led to certain death. But congratulations.
These Ascendant Order rats just keep climbing up. Help me dispatch them.
Okay. Backstab. No, you're meant to be looking at the giant Nord with the battle axe, not me. Okay, parry up, heavy to counter, and then ultimate finish him. No, you don't. Yoinked. Who's next? Still blocked. Okay. Ah! You're not all dead. Huh. Okay. Clear the battlements. Clear the battlements. Clear the
That
battlements.
next ship reaches the dock will be overrun. We have to do something.
We have a siege engine.
I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad to see you. That ship approaching the pier is full of Ascendant Order reinforcements. We need to do something.
We're standing right next to a ballista.
Not while we're all that stands between victory and death. If I abandon the battlements now, we'll be caught like wolves in a trap. I need you to deal with the vermin scaling the walls, while I prepare the ballista to attack that approaching ship.
Oh, but I want to play with the big guns.
Good.
Okay.
I can use this ballista to destroy that ship. Just get down to the dock and keep these rats at bay long enough for me to smash those reinforcements out of the water. Then we can fall back to the hall.
And Emmerich?
He went down to the courtyard to deal with the Elder Tide druids. Can you believe they allied with the Ascendant Order? They're feeding this storm.
Yep.
The door at the south
Killed
end
a few of them
leads down
already.
to the dock. Keep them from scaling the walls, and I'll put this siege weapon to good use.
No problemo. Downstairs we go. Hello, Ascendants. I'm here to hurt you. Next. Alright, just kill everybody. I can do that. Yeah. I can definitely do that. Wow. Who's throwing those artillery pieces? Emmerich, watch your aim, damn it! I don't know if he's aiming it. Okay, come on. Chug potion. Yoink. Parry that. Clear the artillery blast again. Yeah, thought because this is actually the most ineffective artillery ever.
Ready, Frank? Point out a target.
It's a giant ship. What are you... How are you missing? Whee! Crunch. That made a mess.
Help him while I head to the hall.
Now there's a pretty sight. Alright. Next up, Emmerich and a giant pile of angry druids.
These evil druids are feeding the storm. Disrupt their ritual, friend.
Already on it. You want a hand with the whole...
That's better. Now it's a fair fight.
Well, excuse me. I prefer blatantly unfair fights, if you don't mind. Okay, they like their lightning spells, don't they? Alright, regen up. Another one dead. Okay.
Victory is ours, friend. But we shouldn't linger too long. We need a solid plan.
We're heading to Memorial Hall.
Well fought, friend. If you're here, Lady Arabelle must be nearby. Now what does she have up her sleeve? If I've learned anything in my long association with Lady Arabelle, it's that she always has a plan in the works.
We're taking cover at Memorial Hall and then we're making it up from there.
Ah yes, the protected hall. I thought Lady Arabelle's arrangements were overly cautious. Events, however, reveal the wisdom of her actions. As much as I dislike hiding, we must deny our enemies an easy victory. Do you have an invitation medallion?
Yep.
Then we should make use of the defenses she prepared. I'm sure she plans to launch a counterattack just like she did during Rance's siege of Wayrest. Why, never mind. A tale for another time. The door to the hall is on the south wall.
Okay. The one with the giant magical force field.
Into the hall.
Use your medallion.
Hey,
it's
everyone.
the only way past the wards.
Alright, nice of you to wait for me. Who wants to bet the Magus is in here? Better than even odds.
As much as this galls us, this is the prudent course. The Ascendant Order can't breach it.
You think yourselves safe? I will bring this castle down on top of you.
The wards are breached. To arms.
We really need to have a word with the Mages Guild. And that word will be refund! Come on, clear this. There we go. Drop the Shadow Crawler. Impenetrable walls, man. Yep. Okay, parry that incoming. This, pop my regen. And just spread everything out. Kill the shadow, and I think they're just about done. If you want something done, do it yourself. Come on, fighty, fighty, fighty. Yay, it's the fight song. It's the fighty, fighty song.
Hiding in your hole. This shall be your tomb.
He can't actually drop the roof, can he?
We can't stay here. He's trying to topple the castle.
He can drop
Just
the
about
roof.
had it with this Ascendant Magus. To the courtyard. Friend, join me.
No problem. Going back outside the wards. Also, as noted, get. Oh, that's unpleasant. Guys? Well, at least now we know what he was using for siege engines.
The so-called leaders of the Veiled Alliance. Prepare to fall to the Ascendant Order!
Don't stand in the red stuff. Really don't stand in the red stuff. Okay, one Bullkesh down. Clear the fireball. Okay, he's going for a tail slam. Okay, heavy to charge and try and get exhaust back. There we go.
You only prolong your suffering.
Yeah, and... Oh, hey, that's a nice trick. Need to keep the interrupts coming if he goes for magic at any other point. Like that? No, you don't.
You are formidable, but let's see how you handle this.
Let me guess, a couple of Volkeshes.
Hold on, friend. I've got something for that beast.
Lovely.
All right, it's loading. Only one target, and I'll make it count.
Stomp. Emmerich! Thank you! Finally a useful tank. Right, turn round. Don't stand in the red stuff. Interrupt him. Slam going. Clear as didn't quite get the lightning, but now what's he going for?
Time to end this. I call
You look very relaxed, Emmerich.
He's conjuring something big. Water stuff with my magic.
Nice. How?
Now, release the energy back at them.
Okay. Yoink! How'd you like them apples? Yeesh. Come on. Stabby up. Don't be in the red circle. Oh, hey, he's got a druid. Excellent. I need some help. Don't stab in the circle. Okay. Druid is down. Drop his other support. Yoink. And back on. Answer. Lightning bolts. There you go. You do not get a spell off if I get something to say about it. Dodge clear of lightning. Settle up again. Okay, wait for the bolts. Clear out the way. 2 phases. And we're straight back onto the stabs. Backflip out of the lightning. Interrupt him.
No, I fail now.
Yes, you can.
Storm's growing stronger.
Oh,
We have to stop him.
okay.
More beasts. I'll deal with them.
Hey, you don't get to have all the
Too much
fun.
power, but you and Emmerich together can deal with him. Help Emmerich with those creatures.
Now's the moment. Take the word.
Okay, one beast gone. Drop them on Kesh. Got it.
Now, get close to Magus and brace
This had
yourself.
better work, I read.
Now, release the energy back at them.
Yoink.
May fall, but the Ascendant Lord will still triumph.
Thud.
Magus falls and his minions scatter. Cowards!
We cut down the Magus, but the Lord is still out there somewhere.
The Magus has fallen. We will deliver the same fate to his lord.
Our friend here made this victory possible.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed. And they got us to work together. Amazing. Now let's go find Lady Arabelle.
So what you're saying is all I have to do is threaten all 3 of you with instant painful death and you'll start cooperating. Excellent! That opens up so many possibilities for the negotiations. That was actually quite a good fight. Enough positional mechanics to keep you on your toes.
There you are, dear. And with the Alliance leaders, too. I assume you had something to do with the Ascendant Order's retreat?
We killed the Magus. The letter! I have one word for you. Refund.
The Alliance leaders are safe, and the remainder of the Ascendant Order's forces are in retreat. Your work, I assume?
Yep.
Thanks to you, the rulers of Tamriel are alive, and there is still hope for peace.
Yes, so those impenetrable wards the Mages Guild spent the last few episodes bragging about, not so much. Also, we need to have an option for deal with wards by bringing the roof down. Or at least we need to guard against it in future. Alright, Arabelle.
I admit I feared all was lost, as more of those rogue knights pressed onto shore. Then the castle's siege weapons unloaded on their ships,
That was
and
Ernska.
the dark storm suddenly abated.
That
Tell
was
me,
possibly
what
me.
actually happened in Memorial Hall?
We stabbed the Ascendant Magus and all his little pets until they all fell over. Turns out that solves a surprising number of problems on Tamriel.
I knew you were special the moment I saw you, my dear. The Ascendant Magus hoped to topple thrones, yet instead his threat brought the Alliance leaders together. And you showed them peace is worth fighting for. Take this with my deepest thanks.
You totally didn't just loot it off the guy's body. Hey, free loot is best loot.
Nothing about this peace conference has gone as planned, but the Ascendant Order might have given us something we didn't have before. A reason for the Alliance leaders to cooperate. Can I ask one more favor of you, dear?
What do you have in mind?
Lord Bacaro needs to hear about our victory at All Flags. He can stop mustering a counterforce, at least for now. Thanks to you, Count Ahmad's plan to decapitate the Alliances has failed. The leaders are safe and back to their usual bickering.
And I'm sure Lord Bacaro will be so overjoyed to hear of this.
I suspect Count Ahmad's defeat cost the Ascendant Order most of their strength. It will take time for them to recover, which gives us a chance to salvage the peace talks. Bring the news to Lord Bacaro, then meet me back at Mandrake Manor.
Okay.
Lord Bacaro should be at Steadfast Manor. Do hurry before he strikes off with an army of hired knights to join a battle that's already over. Besides, it's not often I get to send someone good news.
Did any of his reinforcements ever actually turn up? Howdy, Penguin.
No, but I'm not surprised. He and the Steadfast don't have a standing army. I imagine he's still at his manor sending missives across High Isle in an attempt to recruit knights willing to aid us. Go tell him he can stop. The threat is over for now.
I think the only thing he was doing was popping open a bottle of champagne.
Surely we're done now. I could use a drink and a meal.
Sounds like
Must
a
have
plan.
been tough getting captured by convicts on Aminos.
Good point, Iran. But do remember, he's only a prince.
Raise a hand if you care what the High King thinks.
Thank you, Sergi.
Zachi cares. Can we go home now?
Wrong royal, Zaji. We're with the Queen, remember? Now where did we leave that scow we stole? What? Did no one tie up the ship before we ran into battle?
Ouch. Three captains and a first mate. None of you dropped anchor. Well, I can recall, but I hope the rest of you know how to swim. Oh, hey, there's a way shrine. You guys do know how to swim, don't you? Right, back to Steadfast Manor. And the good news, quote unquote. It's the little things, yes. A couple of knots, the full-size warship. It's amazing how these things can just go round and get out from underneath you. It's just the Northern the Breton that needs to swim. Well, hey, she might offer them a lift. Might. Maybe. Perhaps. Possibly. She's going to make them swim, isn't she? Yes, yes, yes. Down, doggo. Alright, so to Steadfast Manor, there to give Lord Bacaro the good news and the Ascendant Lord the bad. It's good when you can do two errands at once, isn't it? I am convinced that he is the Ascendant Lord, by the way. You know, it would probably help if I wasn't completely lost. I mean, it's really nice scenery to get lost in, but hello, little danger noodle. But I am still somewhat lost. We'll just edit this bit out of the YouTube video, I think. Aha! Beach. Hopefully I can get up from here. Excellent.
Lady Arabelle's associate. What news do you bring me?
Would you like the good news or the bad news? Congratulations, you can have both at once. Depends on which side of the coin you're on.
I've been sending messengers throughout the countryside, but so far I've only managed to gather a handful of knights.
Yes.
I was about to send them the order to head out when I saw you approaching.
Yep.
Does this mean you have news from Lady Arabelle?
Yep. The delegates are safe, the Ascendant Magus is dead, all Flags Castle is secured, and I'm afraid you have probably chucked a lot of gold down the drain for no good reason.
That's excellent news. My congratulations to you and Lady Arabelle. I'll still send the knights, but now their orders will be to shore up the castle's defenses, not rush into a war.
Send a few
But pray
stonemasons
tell,
as well.
Where are the delegates now?
They're back in Gonfalon Bay.
Of course. All Flags Castle must be half in ruins after what I can only imagine was a fierce and costly battle. I'll get with Lady Arabelle, and we'll thank the delegates for their patience. I do believe another celebration is in order, though.
Go on.
Don't be modest, friend. From what I already know of your exploits, I can only imagine the heroics you demonstrated at All Flags Castle. Inform Lady Arabelle. We'll gather at Gonfalon Palace to celebrate your courage and the safety of the delegates.
A completely new location that's we don't have time to scout and haven't warded properly. My paranoia sense is tingling.
How often does someone get to save 3 realms in the same day? Your actions are an inspiration. I wonder, though, did the Ascendant Magus inadvertently help us by attacking the royals? We shall see.
Maybe.
Go. Tell Arabelle. She'll make the arrangements.
Okay.
Did they now? I can't wait to hear the entire story. I am surprised they didn't make use of the wards protecting Memorial Hall, though. We prepared the site to keep the delegates safe throughout the peace talks.
And as I've said several times before, you kind of need to get a refund on that work, because it didn't actually help.
Yes, I saw his power firsthand at Castle Navir. And Valencia explained that he somehow drew power from the volcanic vents that permeate the islands. A reckless use of magic, with little regard for consequences. Where did he learn that, I wonder?
Well, I see no reason to cut you in on something you already know. So, back to Mandrake Manor.
Oh, bother. Milady's gotten herself into terrible trouble.
Stibbons! How is her ladyship?
Oh, what a fortuitous turn of fortune. Once again you appear when Lady Laurent and I need you most. You see, I find myself in something of a pickle and could use a modicum of assistance. Tell me, friend, how good are you at breaking ancient curses?
Yes, I think... yeah. What's she done this time? Last time she turned you into a slime.
Yes, of course. Milady always says I misplaced my head if it wasn't attached. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the curse. My mistress, Lady Laurent, was hired to help prepare this site for some important meeting or another. Then disaster struck.
Hello, Amy.
Well, usually I'm the one who stumbles into trouble, but this time Milady found the old chest. It was so unlike her to open it herself, and that's when she activated the curse.
Whoopsie.
I'd gladly give you my annual stipend if you help me save Lady Laurent.
Stibbons, one of these days you are going to have to find yourself a new employer.
Oh, thank you. You've lifted a great weight off my shoulders. Come along. Lady Laurent is along the southern coast. Do prepare yourself. The curse has made Milady a different person. Literally. She's been possessed by an ancient sea captain.
Go on.
Well, I'm far from an expert in such matters, but it started as soon as Milady opened that old chest. Lady Laurent immediately changed and started acting like an ancient sea captain. She's certainly not her usual demanding self.
Frankly, this sounds like an improvement.
Because as soon as she opened the old chest, her posture changed. She started to swear like a sailor.
Of
Claimed
course.
she was the captain of a great sailing vessel and ordered me around like a lowly deckhand.
Right, okay.
Even more
I withdraw
degrading
my
than
earlier
usual.
comment. It does not sound like an improvement.
Mostly because the sea captain rambled about the curse of the islet and the curse that binds his spirit, etc., etc. Made the hair on my neck stand on end. To think there's someone in there with Milady. Oh, it's very troublesome.
Right. Well, let's get to it. Good to see you again, Stibbons.
And you as well, my friend. I just wish that one of your visits didn't involve the imminent demise of either me or my honored employer.
No comment. Right. To All Flags Islet. Again. Hey, we've got a boat now. Right, so, find Lady Clarice Law. Hey, everyone.
You opened my old hope chest? Oh, that's not good.
Oh, dear.
Lady Clarice Laurent. I'm Lady... No, I am someone else. Captain? Is that you in there, my love?
Ah, first a curse and now a ghost. Oh, talk to Lady Laurent, please. I'm much too upset for rational discourse.
Fair enough, Stibbo.
My darling Jan, seeing you makes my loins stir and my... Ow!
How's the headache? I'm guessing it's awfully crowded in there right now.
Oh, get out of my head! Is that... What a ridiculous question. Wait, I know you. Stibbons found you?
Yep. Well, I found
did something
Stibbons,
right,
actually,
Richard.
but near enough.
Good. You can help me break the curse. I seem to have unleashed it when I opened this chest.
Okay, so, who are you sharing your body with at the moment?
It's the sea captain. Stibbons and I were exploring when I spotted this hope chest partially buried in the sand. I usually let my manservant deal with such things, but for some reason, I felt compelled to open it. That's when...
When you picked up your passenger.
I remember my ship, a proud vessel, and my valiant crew. There was a storm, I think, but I can't remember my name. Ooh, interesting. My body didn't have quite this many tempting curves the last time I checked.
Hey, this is meant to be a family stream.
Why, I'm Captain... Kinnereth's arse sits right on the tip of my tongue. Well, never mind that. Come, Jan. We must hither to the big tree. I promised to meet you there, and now that I have a body, nothing can stop me.
Oh boy.
Oh dear! Follow Lady Laurent. She's in no condition to wander off on her own.
So, Jan, what's going on here?
Did my love say we were to meet by the big tree? I remember. Something. But everything seems caught in a fog. I fear I cannot tell you much. The curse has something to do with forgetfulness, and plays havoc with the memories of all it touches, including me.
And who are you?
I remember a little. My name is Jan Emery. I know I've been waiting a very long time for my love to return to me. That sounded like him. Inside that noble lady.
Okay, so check the books and find out if any notable sea captains had a mistress.
Think so? Oh, why is it so hard? Wait, I'm coming with you.
Follow the cap,
Begone, brother.
Cap.
I plan to dock with my lady love, and this boat has no need of a third oar.
Brother? Third oar? Milady, you're confused.
Ah, there you are, my turtle dove. Come to me, my darling. I've missed you so.
The ghost woman. She's inside you, friend.
What?
The captain thinks you're her. Talk to Milady and play along. See what you can learn.
Huh?
Ah, fair Jan. How I've longed to hold you close again. You were never far from my thoughts, even while I sailed across the stormy seas. And here I am, just as I promised, back from the war for an intimate rendezvous under our favorite tree.
Okay, war?
You tease me, my little vixen. You know I am a captain in the magnificent All Flags Navy. Perhaps the best in the entire fleet. Ah, but I do enjoy our little amusements. What game are we playing this time, pray tell?
Yes, family stream may be out of the window here.
Alas, that is the nature of war, my dearest.
The Sloat?
The Sloat are terrible creatures. But know this!
Well, that's who
every
the All
time
Flags
I set
Navy was
sail,
meant
I
to
do it
fight.
For you. I cannot abide another day with my love in dire peril from the threat of Thras's monsters.
And what should I call you, my darling?
Now I know you jest, my sweet. To my crew, I am Captain. But to you, I am... Ow! 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 Oh!
Okay, family stream is back on. Ah, whoops.
Ah!
Get out! Ugh. Yes, it's me. At least for the moment. Take my useless manservant and go to the Lighthouse. The plaques there tell the story of the All Flags Navy. Maybe they contain a clue as to how to break this damn curse.
Yes, to the Lighthouse.
Take Stibbins and investigate the Lighthouse. I'll be along in a moment. I need to compose myself. It's clear that this randy sea captain has strong feelings for the ghost that's inside you. Maybe we can use that. Let me ponder.
Well, don't ponder too hard.
No idea. But I could see her inside you while the captain was at the helm, as it were. She was giving me... him... the puppy dog eyes. Very disconcerting.
I'll bet.
Anyway, to the Lighthouse. It's clear this is somehow tied to the All Flags Navy.
Yeah, let's go find the captain.
Yes, the Lighthouse. It's full of historical information. What a good idea, milady.
Also, it's apparently full of undead. Minor detail that nobody bothered to mention. Just saying. Right, Monument Lighthouse. This lighthouse guy ships... Okay. So, we need to
Examine the
find
historical plaques and see what
the
you make
right
of them.
captain.
Ah! The old lighthouse. I remember it well.
Oh, sea captain's back. Party in play, Tamriel 2200, claim more than half the population. First bit of Southwest continent. Some sort of... Okay.
Ah, yes, the Thracian plague. Terrible disease. Simply terrible. I was lucky. So many others, not so much.
Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, King of Anvil, leader of the fleet, Latin Emperor redacted. Okay, so it wasn't the Baron Admiral.
Baron Admiral quite fondly. Excellent leader. I would have followed him anywhere. And I suppose I did.
Okay. Okay, nothing significant
What a
there.
sight! When the first ships of the All Flags Navy sailed into the upgraded harbor, I was aboard one of those vessels, and it was here that I met my lady love.
Right. Powerful level mage Siribane, Admiral Olo. Many ships were lost. Vengeance, blood, death, etc.
So many lost. But even as my ship sank beneath the waves, I knew that victory was in our grasp.
Tobin Moorcroft. Any surviving captains. All Flags Castle, Monument Lighthouse, Royal Guard, Monument Inn. Okay, no name.
Tobin Moorcroft. I know that name.
Aha!
My brother. Yes! Yes, the Master Builder was my brother!
So, you be Captain Moorcroft.
Oh, this is all that wretched scoundrel's fault.
Go on.
Oh, the ghost woman! Oh, at least she's no longer inside you, my friend. See what she wants. I'm much too frightened to approach any such apparition.
I read these plaques all the time, but I never remember a word. Just that history has forgotten my love. And even I can only remember bits and pieces. Until today. I remember Tobin Moorcroft, and I spit on his memory.
Okay, so the brother didn't approve them.
I remember that he was a cad and a coward. A sorry excuse for a man. He was my beloved's brother, and the master builder of the All Flags Memorials. He carved the names into the garden plaque personally. But not my captain's. Not my love.
Oopsie.
I remember only glimpses, like a shadow moving across a wall. He was a sea captain. Tall, strong, proud. He called me his little turtle dove. His safe port in a storm.
Aww.
Oh, I wish I could remember his name, or his touch, or his face.
Well, as long as she doesn't try docking in his safe port in stream, we should be okay.
The All Flags. Yes. Yes, I think that's right. That's what it says on these old plaques. Tobin. Yes. I refuse that snake's advances.
Okay, to the inn.
The inn? The building at the center of the island? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go look.
Already out the door, Stibbons. Already out the door. Right, Monument Inn. Too long, better this in-house captains. In other words, okay. Famous historical inn.
I remember this place. Jan and I shared many pleasant encounters beneath this roof before I set sail with the fleet.
Aha.
Oh, no, sir. Absolutely not.
Lady Jan seems to think one of us is someone untoward. Talk to her, my friend.
Lovely.
No, Tobin. You cannot offer me a drink. And I have absolutely no intention of dancing with you.
Alright.
I'm here with my captain, and I have no patience for the advances of his foolish younger brother. Away with you, foul sir.
Alright.
Jan is mine, little brother. Go play with your hammer and chisels. My sweet deserves a night to remember before I set sail from Port Sargo.
Port Sargo.
Remember. But anyway, Port Sargo. That's the old dock on the eastern shore of this very island.
To Port Sargo, then. While poor Stibbons reboots his brain. Ooh. Softly, softly, softly. Do 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 do. No plaque there. Right, welcome to Port Sargo.
The ruins of Port Sargo. Somewhat disconcerting, as long deserted places tend to be. But there's a plaque. See what it says.
Here we are. The pristine halberd. Breton, Captain Redacted. So it looks like our little brother got very jealous.
The pristine halberd. The captain's name has been scratched off the plaques on the pedestal and on the wall.
Here to see me off, little brother? How touching. Baron Admiral Bendu, my vessel is ready to sail as soon as you give the word.
Baron Admiral
Baron
Bendu.
Hi.
After years of preparation, we're finally ready to show those slug bastards what for.
Hooray!
The ship was one of the first to join the fleet, and today it's ready. Give the word and we'll set sail on the next wave.
So which vessel is yours again?
Why, just the finest warship ever to set sail from High Rock. Surely you remember the name of
The pristine halberd?
Why, yes, of course! The pristine halberd! The pride of the Breton fleet. We've helped protect this rock during the long years of buildup. Now we're ready to be the instrument of vengeance, just as you planned.
And who is the captain of the pristine halberd?
The captain? Why, I am the captain!
Don't duck the question.
My name? Why, I'm Renwick
Captain
Moorcroft,
Hooray!
Captain of the pristine halberd and proud member of the All Flags Navy.
His memory's back. Woohoo! I mean, he's still in the wrong body, but at least his memory is back.
Oh, out! No, I'm Lady Laurent. He's Captain Renwick. But why haven't you broken this curse yet? I'm not sure how much longer I can fight off the captain. Talk to Stibbons and end this already!
Yes, milady?
Captain Renwick Moorcroft. My beloved's true name. You must add my beloved's name to the main garden monument before we forget it again.
Sounds like a plan.
My big brother. So proud. So
Oh,
famous.
no.
Not anymore. I made sure he'll never be remembered.
Hello, Tobias. Tobin,
Stibbons.
sorry.
What a ridiculous name. I'm Tobin Moorcroft, master builder of the All Flags Navy monuments. My work, unlike my brother's, will be remembered forever.
Uh-huh.
Everything on Monument Islet. Well, I had help. Apprentices, assistants, laborers. But the design and the fine detail work, that's all mine.
And you carved it with a hammer and a chisel.
The finest hammer and chisel in the world. I paid a small fortune for the enchantments, but you'll never discover where I hid... Out, you vile creature! Never fear, I'm myself again. And better yet, I know where this Tobin hid his tools.
Hooray!
I saw it while he was inside my head. To the graveyard, my friend!
Forwards! To the graveyard! We've been everywhere else on this island, so why not the graveyard?
Gravestone? That's what I saw in Tobin's mind. Dig there.
No, not my tools. Dig somewhere else.
Yeah, tough. Should the grave be making a awkward
Carve
detail?
my beloved's name into the plaque at the Memorial Garden. Once his name is added to the central monument, we will never forget him again.
Graves don't normally give off gas like that. Alright, to the centre monument. Let us make good this foul historical inaccuracy.
Ceremony? For me? How exciting!
Indeed.
Captain Renwick Moorcroft of the pristine halberd. Place my beloved's name where it belongs.
Done, my cattle dove.
You do it, friend.
You saved my
hands
memory.
Are shaking. I'm so
now we
nervous.
can be together for all eternity.
I did have a little help, Renwick, my love. Now come, my darling. We have a lot of catching up to do.
My big brother, the famous sea captain, wins again. How typical.
Well, boo
Stibbons.
to you.
Why do I think this was somehow your fault? Oh, never mind. You, come talk to me. Did that really happen?
Yep.
Did I have the spirit of some ancient All Flags Navy captain residing inside my head?
Yep.
My memory is all a jumble.
Yeah, probably better off if it stays that way.
How do I feel? Like some virile man was stomping around inside my body with his oversized boots and manly urges. It was unsettling. And, if I'm being totally honest, somewhat arousing.
Okay.
Oh, never mind that. My manservant wants a word with you. But please hurry. I have a task for Stibbons that needs to be dealt with post-haste.
Okay, Stibbons. We've got your boss back. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
Oh, thank you, my friend. I never would have been able to save Lady Laurent without your help.
You're welcome. It was really just a bit of historical research.
Oh, yes. Of course, the effects may linger for a time, but the worst of it is over. And we righted a wrong of history. Captain Renwick Moorcroft's role in the All Flags Navy has been restored.
Hooray!
How is Lady Laurent? Is she all right?
She seems to be okay.
An urgent task? Oh, well, nothing ever changes. But I live to serve. Here, my annual stipend, just as I promised.
Is that all
Thanks
you get?
again for saving Lady Laurent, ending the curse, and restoring a piece of the archipelago's history. Now I must see to me lady.
Ah, and another bit of the Sister's skull. Hooray! Yes. Eyebrows are definitely waggling, yes. Definitely waggling.
Stibbons, come here, my manservant. All this foolishness about forgotten love has given me an itch. I am in need of a good scratch.
We'll give them some privacy, shall we? Let's just, yes, go and get a sky shard. It seems in your anger you killed her. Yes. One of these days he'll find another employer. Maybe. Alright, back to Mandrake Manor. Let's wrap up on the main quest for the moment. I still think the Ascendant Lord is Lord Bacaro, but looks like we're going to have to wait to find out. Right. Okay, down there, past the guild, well, past the chapel, shortcut past the guilds, onto the side, and woohoo! Mandrake Manor!
Welcome, my dear. What news do you bring from Steadfast Manor?
Well, the good news is his lordship is not sending any mercenaries. The bad news is I don't think his lordship was ever sending any mercenaries.
Were you able to meet with Lord Bacaro, dear? What did he say when you told him about our victory?
Oh yes, he wants to have another go at Gonfalon Palace.
An excellent idea. Lord Bacaro knows it's vital to bring the delegates back to the table. After recent events, their faith in diplomacy might well be suspect.
Can't imagine
but
why.
A party, that's something they can all agree on. Can I impose on you again, dear?
Round them up and play nursemaid? Okay.
Tell the delegates Lord Bacaro dearly hopes they can attend a gathering at Royals.
Yep.
No concern for their own safety. They each went off in search of a diversion. High King Emmerich to the temple, Queen Irene to stroll the harbour, and Prince Ernsgar to the inn. I asked the Sisters' Guard to keep an eye on them, discreetly.
Of course.
Leave that to me, dear. I'll send Jakan to round up our 3 brave captains and put them to work.
Right. Let's go find our 3 brave captains. And if I have to press gang all 3 of them, so be it. Right, so Emmerich's in the temple.
Keep you safe, traveler. Are you here
Magus
to ask for
Slayer.
guidance as well?
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Party time.
Have I thanked you yet for all you've done? Not just for the alliances and Lady Arabelle, but for me personally. No? Well, thank you, my friend. I don't know many people who could have beaten the Ascendant Magus.
Hey, you were a good
But what
meat
brings
shield.
you to the temple?
We have a party to attend.
Another royal function. I'm getting tired of those ghastly affairs in most cases. I was just considering heading home. Queen Maria must be missing me terribly. Unless... is the celebration in my honor? It's bad form to refuse such parties.
Well, bad news, mate. It is.
Irene and Ernsgar? Well, I can't allow them to attend and not show up myself.
Cool,
It
thanks.
seems I'll need to pay more attention to the Sisters Archipelago in the future. My negligence allowed treason to fester and bloom unchecked. That changes now. But enough grim talk. We must celebrate. I will see you at Lord Bacaro's gathering.
Yeah, incidentally, is House Dufort in the firing line because of all of this?
I will need to treat that situation delicately. Until I can prove one way or another that Duchess Elea was truly ignorant of her brother's plot, I can't in good conscience reprimand the entire house.
Fair point.
Still, I don't take treason lightly. No, but we didn't exterminate all of those Order bastards, and their so-called Ascendant Lord is still loose. I have no doubt his rogue knights will rise against us again. I'll withhold judgment on the Duforts until my daggers investigate, though.
Fair enough. Just make sure you attend that party. Alright, that leaves Ernstger at the inn. Should be easy enough to do, assuming he's not down his 3rd gallon of ale. And you know, Riggett isn't in town.
What sickness came unto our shores from across the ocean?
Well met, friend. Come have a drink with me.
Ah, private performance, eh?
After the battles we endured, I was hoping to find a celebration. Unfortunately, this inn is as dead as the elk served at the Skull King's table.
Eh, Can't have it all.
Come to drink with me, perhaps, my friend.
Well, not here. Good alcohol at the palace, though, also I'm told.
Well, that's a welcome bit of news. Even a party full of royals and nobles has got to be better than this place. Wait, will Emmerich and Iron be in attendance? If they decline the invitation, I probably should as well.
Yes. They're both definitely going to be there.
And it seems I have no other choice. I will attend Lord Baccaro's celebration, and if the festivities evolve into more serious conversations, perhaps I will even listen.
Yeah.
I'll see you then, my friend.
Wouldn't be a good way to end the day.
Wait until the Skull King hears what he missed. Raging storms, a deadly jungle, a battle against near hopeless odds at an ancient castle. My father is going to kick himself. Well, maybe not about the storms. He gets sick at sea.
Ah, and of course he's got the new girlfriend, hasn't he?
Absolutely. He was an adventuring bard before he took the throne of Eastern Skyrim. He's not as ancient as Emmerich, and that old lion enjoyed himself. When we weren't almost dying, at least. I'll send a report to my father. Tell him all about it.
You do that. Be sure to big me up.
Was led by the Anvil King.
Okay, and that just leaves down to the docks to find Iron. Oh, you found Berjak then.
Your hard work paid off, Mainlander. We found Berjak Catalan with an entire crate of refined moon sugar.
Oops.
He's going away for a long time.
Yes. Hello, Berjak.
Shove off!
Yeah, that's a reasonable statement under the circumstances. Riggett the Rash accidentally brought down the biggest drug smuggler in Gonfalon Bay. Probably best we don't tell Riggett that, but details. Ooh.
No! All this quaking is ruining my stroke work. Maybe I can call it abstract?
Impressionism, maybe?
Hello, friend. Looking for me?
And the other two, but I found them already. So, given that the insurance ain't gonna pay up on that, do you fancy sending some stonemasons out? He is a really enthusiastic fisherman, isn't he?
I've always loved the sea. Comes from growing up on Somerset, I suppose. But what can I do for you, my friend? Don't tell me there are more rogue knights threatening High Isle.
Well, yes, but they're a problem for later.
A party? Just another excuse to get me and Emmerich in the same room?
Yep, sorry.
Oh, very well. If we could face unprecedented danger together, we can probably survive sharing a few drinks and some food.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
And where
think
will
any
this
of it's
gala event be
poisoned.
held?
Gonfalon Palace.
That's probably for the best. It's close by. And All Flags Castle was quite a mess after the battle with the Ascendant Magus. It will take Lord Baccaro a considerable effort if he plans to make it ready for the conference again.
I'll see you at the palace
Most of the
then.
belongings I brought along were lost when the Perfect Pounce sank into the sea. I wonder if I can find any suitable attire on this island. Breton tastes leave something to be desired. What am I thinking? This outfit is perfectly fine.
Because no High Elf Queen would ever be seen dead in anything that wasn't the finest product of Somerset, after all. Maybe you can get something shipped over.
We did not discuss peace, if that's what you're asking. We disagree on important issues, which is why diplomacy usually begins with social occasions. Banquets, balls, hunts, and the like. Rarely do they involve fighting for your life, though.
Ah, well.
We regaled each other with tales of how we survived the shipwrecks and our adventures on Amanos. I believed Emmerich was past his prime, no longer the great hero.
Uh-huh.
And Ernskar struck me as young and brash.
Hey, we were all there once.
I now have a different perspective.
And possibly will be hiring better assassins if it ever comes to it. Right, to Gonfalon Palace. Ah, different quest. Wee bonk. Okay. Take a left. Take a reverse. And keep going up. We'll find the palace eventually, I'm sure.
Greetings.
Ah, this looks vaguely palace-shaped, doesn't it? Boop. Yes, definitely palace-shaped. Right. To the party. Hey, Jacan.
Good looking. Got a moment? Lord Baccaro may have proclaimed that this was a celebration for the Alliance leaders, but everyone came out to see the hero who saved All Flags Castle. I'm impressed how fast the word got around, even if I may have had something to do with that.
Of course, Jacan, of course.
Just wanted you to know, I worked it out with Lady Arabelle. She considers my debt to her paid in full.
Hooray!
I think she may have confused me with you, but I'll take it any way I can get it. So go in and enjoy the party. I'm sure I'll see you around.
And I'm sure you'll get into trouble
I put
later
on. A few
on.
disguises, sure. And I'm glad everyone's safe, but all this hero stuff gives me a...
Okay. Oh, it's speech-making time.
But I think this venue will do.
Yes. Well...
I see you convinced our royal guests to come to our little gathering. Well done, dear. Now for the tricky part. Persuading them to stay for Lord Baccaro's talks.
Details.
After so many perils, I suppose I couldn't blame them if they decided to leave. Excellent, dear. You saved Emmerich and the others from the Ascendant Order and ended the threat of the Magus. Plus you salvaged the talks and restored the hope for peace. Take this. This is your day as much as anyone's. I have to address the crowd.
Yay. Speech!
We're here to celebrate the coming together of 3 great leaders, and to show our appreciation for a hero who saved the delegates and kept our hopes for peace alive. On behalf of Lord Baccaro and the Society of the Steadfast, I ask our honored guests to enjoy the celebration.
The Aldmeri Dominion thanks our hero and promises to participate when the talks resume.
Yay! Success!
The Ebonheart Pact wholeheartedly agrees.
Woohoo!
As does the Daggerfall Covenant. 3 cheers for our hero and for Lord Baccaro!
Well said, High King. And well said, Queen and Prince. Let the celebration begin.
Indeed. So, the usual post-campaign chat with everyone we ran into and helped. How are things down at the whole vampire
Quite an honor
setup?
you've received from these esteemed figures. I feel confident they only know a small portion of your heroics.
If that's all they know, then I can only assume their spies are not up to scratch. So, we will wrap up there. The Ascendant Lord is still running around, but I'm pretty sure it's Baccaro. Probably shouldn't say that out loud in here, though. Bad idea.